Hey, what's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For everything Dodger baseball, you're going to find it right here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. As the Dodgers head into the postseason, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your confidence level in Kenley Jansen, and will he get it done for the Dodgers this October? Give me a Y for yes, give me an N for no. I want all your takes on this one down below in the comment section. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So here are the facts on Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen has been one of the elite closers in Major League Baseball for quite some time now. But he's also had some moments in the postseason that make you lose confidence in him. You had 2017 Game 2 of the World Series, Marwin Gonzalez. You had Game 4 of the 2018 World Series against the Red Sox with Jackie Bradley Jr. And then how about Game 4 of the World Series last year? It was one strike away from getting it done, and then Brett Phillips happened. So the reality is yes, he's been great, but there's also been a handful of moments where he hasn't come through when the Dodgers needed him most, and that has been in October. Now, Kenley Jansen, he started the year hot. In May, he was one of the best relievers in the game. He really should have been an all-star in July, but then after the break, he had those 3 consecutive blown saves, 1 against Colorado and 2 to the San Francisco Giants. But after that night, we got the return of angry Kenley Jansen. So from the start of the season up until that 3rd straight blown save after the All-Star break, he had a 2.45 ERA, a 2.07 opponent's batting average, a 27.8 K percentage, a 16% walk percentage, a 3.67 FIP, a 4.59 SIERA. Now those aren't terrible numbers. A lot of people thought he should have been an All-Star before he had those blown saves, but since then he has a 1.17 ERA, a 2.35 FIP, a 2.64 SIERA, a 114 opponent's batting average. That's the lowest opponent's batting average in the league for qualified relievers. Then he has a 36.2 K percentage. So he's increased that strikeout rate from 27.8% up to 36.2%, and then he's decreased that walk rate from 16% down to 8.6%. So he's almost cut those walks in half, and you also see his whip is at a 0.72 since then. Now, how's he getting it done? Well, you're seeing his cutter is as effective as it's been in years. Now, after the crackdown, he did lose some spin. He did lose some vertical drop on that cutter, but you've seen an increase in that horizontal break, and he's mowing down hitters. He's also using that slider, using that 2-seam fastball. You're seeing the velos up. You're seeing he's more of a dynamic reliever out there, and you've got to give the big fella a ton of credit for developing those secondary pitches. This year, he's throwing the cutter at a 58% clip. The 2-seamer, 26.6% of the time. Then he's going with that slider, 15.4%. Let's compare that to 2017. He was throwing the cutter 85.4% of the time. 2018, 83.8% of the time. 2019, 74.3% of the time. Then last year, you start to see more of that mix. Last year, he was throwing that cutter 61.9% of the time, but this year, that cutter's down to 58%. Also, the velo's up. He's throwing it at a rate of 92.5 miles per hour on average. The sinker, he's averaging 93.9. So he's a much more dynamic, a more refined pitcher. He's put in that work, and he talked about how the big difference with him this season is getting that command back following those 3 consecutive blown saves.
It's good. It's definitely good. That's the one thing that I wasn't happy about this year. That my lack of command compared to normally who I am and where I'm at. But, second half of the season, I started to get better, and this month is being terrific. So I'm definitely love to continue to work on it and keep attacking hitters.
Now, a lot has been made about his blown saves in the postseason, but if you look at his numbers, he has 18 career postseason saves, has a 2.4 ERA in 56 and a thirds innings pitched, and he also talked about how pitching in October is a different ballgame and how he's looking forward to winning another championship.
Everything is just a different ballgame. Everything changed. It's no more roles. It's no more any of those stuff. It's basically to know the situation, know when you have to go out there, knowing the leverage, especially for me. Sometimes you just gotta know the leverage, where I might have to pitch in this, in the 7 or in the 8. So that's the one thing you just probably talk to you guys, and knowing that sometimes things change, and you have to go in that inning, maybe in the 7 to win that ball game. So that's how it is sometimes. Well, what I'm looking forward to is just, to win another championship. Knowing this team that we have the best pitching staff this year in the whole league. So we continue to do us, and the hitters, do them. And I think as a team, as a group, I think we'll be fine.
So you guys know I've called him the California Adventure for quite some time now, but every great adventure, you have ups and downs, and right now he's on a big up, and I think he has a lot of momentum heading into the postseason, and I feel really good about where he's at. And I know that sometimes it's a mental thing with Kenley Jansen. Well, he has corrected that as well. He's been working with therapists, and I think he's just in a really good place mentally. I give him all the credit in the world, and the bottom line is his stuff is straight filthy right now. He's just nasty out there on the mound, just dominating hitters, overpowering hitters, like we saw the other night against the San Diego Padres when he almost had an immaculate inning. So I do feel good about Kenley Jansen. Also, you have Blake Tryon, you have Corey Knebel. They're not in a position where they're just going to give him the ball every single 9th inning. I do think they'll mix it up at times. I think they'll play the matchups at times, and I don't think they'll overwork and overuse him if they don't think he's going to be effective in a certain spot. So I do like where Kenley Jansen is at right now. My confidence level, I'm going to give him an 8. An 8 right now for Kenley Jansen. He has really proven that he has bounced back big time after getting booed off the mound. And who knows, maybe those boos motivated him. Maybe they fueled him into turning this around. Look, he's a Jordan brand sponsored athlete. And Michael Jordan, one of the things he was known to do was find motivation everywhere. And I think that Kenley Jansen did the same thing. He said, hey, I want to not get booed ever again. I want to go out there and show these fans what I'm capable of. Look, I am the Dodgers all-time saves leader with 350 saves, and I think that he's got his confidence back. He has his stuff back, and like I said, that cutter is just ridiculous right now. The way it's moving left to right, east to west, you love to see it, and I just hope that he has his moment. After what happened last year, he even said to see someone else get the final out of the World Series, that really hurt him in a way, and I just hope that he has his moment. Look, my thing with Kenley Jansen, I just like to keep it real. I like to just, hey, let's just call it like it is. Sometimes when he struggles, we'll point that out. But when he's pitching the way he is, he deserves a ton of credit, and I hope that he balls out in this postseason. But I want to know from you guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your Kenley Jansen confidence level heading into the postseason, and will he get it done for the Dodgers this October? But let me know down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget, he is a free agent after this year. He signed that 5-year, $80 million deal. Well, he's going to want a new contract, and that is always something. Players always seem to turn things up just a little bit in their platform years, but I want all your takes down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. For all things Dodger baseball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all latest Dodgers Nation merch, head over to gearup.la. For latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. Download the new Dodgers Nation app for my Android and iPhone users. It's been a big hit. You guys have been loving the app. All kinds of cool features. You can turn yourself into Mad Max Scherzer. You can turn yourself into Justin Turner. Scores, news, highlights, everything. You'll find it on the app. So download that. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.